Or you're not feeling it yet? It's just 7 months, so you can't be feeling it.
Oh, I think it's manageable. It's manageable. I'm a politician, and when you're a politician, you have to understand that it's just like a plane. Sometimes you taxi, you take off, then you come down again, and then you plan, then you taxi, you take off. So it's a normal cycle for those of us who have been in the game for long. So I'm not too worried. If there's something that I'm worried about, is the inability of the NPP to have continued to serve the people of this country. That is my only concern. But personally, I think that is something that is normal.
You've been a party leader before, right, in the region?
Sure.
So how is your party looking in the region? Because the NDC annihilated you, and when I say region, Upper East, that's where you were a regional organizer?
No, so first I served as director of communication for 4 years, and the people rewarded me with the position of regional youth organizer for another 4 years. So basically I served for 8 years.
What happened? Your party was annihilated. Today you don't have a single seat in Upper East. The whole region is green.
Maro, that is true, and I'm sure you know. But if you look at the history of the party from 1992 up to date, I can tell you that the party actually was growing steadily. It has been up and down. If you want the figures, I can give you from 1992 up to 2004. But permit me to say that even with that performance, don't forget we got about 22%. Since 2000, that we got 21% or so. So it's not all that bad. But if you look at the trajectory, I think that we could have done far, far better. However, circumstances beyond our control, some of them that you know that I don't want to put it out there. So that might have contributed to, if you like, this poor performance of our party in the Upper East region.
Are you suggesting that the problem is national, that Upper East is not a secluded situation or is not a special situation, and that it's a problem for the party nationally? Oh, well, you see, if you look at generally our performance in 2024 election, you will agree that nationally we've not done too well. If so it's not exclusive to Upper East? It's not exclusive to Upper East, except to say... But some regions won seats.
I agree. Except to say, but you have other regions that for the first time the NPP couldn't perform. Whatever the reason may be, I'm sure we are regrouping, we are restructuring, we are organizing ourselves, including the Upper East region. And I am very confident that eventually when all the processes, we have our flag bearer, when they will do all the processes, we should be able.
Do you think you are doing back. Do you think you are doing well with this, your regrouping and restructuring thing?
No, fantastic.
You sure?
I am very confident. If you follow the entire process.
Where one of the aspirants is complaining that the money you are charging for flag bearer presidential is too much.
Well, that is
where there are difficulties that your cracks may dip in, where people are saying you shouldn't have done top bottom, or you should have done bottom top.
I will look at it. You see, let me specifically talk about the issue of the money. It's understandable. I have no problem with that. These are minor issues that National Council can look at it. So for me, the party is a listening party. We have a group of people who believe that we must give everybody a fair hearing. So for that one, if somebody is complaining that the filing fee is too much, for me, I don't think it's an issue. It's just that they have to present it to the appropriate quarters for redress. But you see, this issue of, you call it top up, there's absolutely nothing like that. I don't think that the NPP has done something like that. And this is what everybody out there appears to be saying, that we've started up and we're coming down. I don't know from where.
You started from presidential and you're going to polling station executive.
No, but you see, the polling station elections, from polling station, electoral area, constituency, region, national or external branches, constitute the structure of the party. The presidential is not part of it. If you look at
our going to be your driver?
No, but the point I'm making is that, you see, when you listen to a lot of people, including even my own party people, they go around and they say that, oh, the NPP has started from up and they are coming down. That is totally untrue. Because after the presidential, we'll still go back and do the normal processes that has been very natural with the party. The only difference is that this time around, the constitution was tilted a bit and we want to have a flag bearer first. But tomorrow, you see, there is argument for and against. There are people who believe that having the flag bearer before going to reorganize your polling station up to national is not the best. You hear some of the arguments. Others are also of the opinion that is good. Now, my take as a political analyst, my understanding is this. Look, why do you think that if you have a flag bearer before you start from polling station, is not good. People think that at the end of the day, there's going to be so much fight, and if you don't elect the flag bearer, by the time you get a flag bearer, if you were to start from the polling station, the party would have been completely wiped up. Moro, you know why?
So you need a central figure first.
Let me tell you something. I have been an executive for 8 years. When you allow the status quo to remain, from polling station, everybody who has an interest, from constituency to region to national, will start fighting from the polling station. The fights will migrate to the constituency, to region, to national, even at the external branches. Now you have candidates who want to say, I am associated with this person. I'm supporting Mr. Alhaji. I'm supporting Brian Champong. I am the candidate for Mr. Kedede Japong. I'm supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. At the end of the day, by the time you are done, you will have constituency executives that are completely disunited. Each person has a presidential candidate, supposedly be his or her godfather. National, you are going to have that. When eventually you elect the flag bearer, you are going to have a flag bearer who will be working with certain executives who are completely disloyal to the flag bearer.
He knows and they know.
Exactly. Because you see, during your campaign, you are going to have people sponsoring candidates from constituency, region, national. So it's obvious. You know that Umaru Sanda is for Mr. A, Sami is for Mr. B, Bashiru is for Mr. C. It's obvious. And that has been the practice over the years.
So this will cure it.
But you see, with this one, once you get the flag bearer, it means that anybody who wants to contest from the constituency up to national, what will be your vision? You have to tell the delegates that look, we have a flag bearer who is Umaru Sanda, and I believe that when you give me the opportunity to serve in this capacity, I will help him secure the ultimate, which is the presidency for us. So all of us will be gravitating towards one aim, helping the elected flag bearer to win the presidency. For me, if this is not novelty, I don't know what else people want us to do. But let me say something. The NPP is a party that believes that you have to be innovative. You have to be forward thinking. Don't forget, if you look at the entire political architecture of Ghana in terms of transformation and ideas, even with the Electoral Commission, most of the ideas started with the NPP. We will never shy away from coming out with ideas that may look a bit controversial, but at the end of the day, mind you, other political parties may take a cue from it. I was elated when I heard the chairman of the NDC, Mr. Hasedu Ketia. He was asked, the NPP, they are taking drastic reforms. What do you think about it? He said, well, it's good, except that they have to manage it well. For me, the take home was that he admitted that it was good, it's just that the processes that you need to manage it in such a way that there will not be a lot of fallouts. Look, the issue of expansion. Remember, the NPP started talking about expanding delegates. The NDC came and did far better in terms of expansion. And then we have come back and we've increased the number. If you look at the delegates list now, the issue of monetization is completely out. Because of the numbers. How are you going? Who is sorry to do that?
Let's move forward. So people are declaring for their candidate. Who is Alhaji Bashiru supporting in terms of the upcoming? Now that the party has open nominations, who are you supporting?
Umaru Sanda.
No.
I support one person.
Who?
The person that everybody in this country, especially within the New Patriotic Party, believe that if the party really wants power in 2028, we don't have to look left or right. You have to look straight and see the face of a very humble man, somebody who has demonstrated beyond reasonable doubt, both in political life, in public life, that he's a result-oriented person, and that he's somebody who has a very consistent emotional intelligence, very calm, who has innovative ideas, who is well prepared for the presidency. And I don't see that in anybody's face. I see that in the face of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. There is absolutely no doubt that
you are certain.
I am clear. In fact, even history is on his side.
Even though he led you into defeat last time.
Okay, so Moro, what percentage did he get?
NDC people are saying it's 38%.
No, but you and I, we are intellectuals. We know the Electoral Commission.
No, NDC people are also intellectuals.
No, I don't dispute that. Okay. But I'm saying that we are dealing with data that is national. So the data is a 41%.
To be very frank with you, the NDC people have said 38%.
Oh, I even heard some people saying 2%.
No, they say 38%. So it's difficult to even remember the real figure.
Okay, so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia got 41%.
38 and 41.
I don't have it. No. Let's stick with the reality.
Fine,
he had 41%.
Yes.
Umaru Sanda. In 1996.
Umaru Sanda.
Okay. In 19, you are not even Alhaji.
No, not when you were going to Hajj, did you take me?
No worry. So let's go. When we finish, I will talk about your Hajj.
Okay.
In 1996, John Ajekun Kufuor, former president, got 39%. We gave him the opportunity
against Rawlings.
Yes.
That's different.
What is different about it?
After Nkrumah, who is the most charismatic leader, perhaps Rawlings.
People
even compare him to Nkrumah.
Well, that is your own understanding.
He's been president for 20 years, head of state for 20 years.
No, are you talking of who has served long, or you talk of charisma? Because you use the word charisma.
The two work together for him. Rawlings was charismatic and also had been in the office for 20 years.
Okay, so no problem. So granted that was the case. I am saying that the New Patriotic Party presented President J. Kufuor for the first time. He got 39%.
Okay.
We saw the wisdom. That consistency was very important. We repeated him in 2000. By the grace of God, President Kufuor got the opportunity to serve as president. We've done that for His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for 3 times: 2008, 2012, 2016. He got it. I will even move to even the NDC. How many times did Professor Mills contest? 3 times. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who got 41%, contested the first time and got 41%. Mind you, this tradition of 8 years was also not on his side, together with so many factors. For me, whatever might have caused the defeat is not the issue here. The issue is that he got 41. Ghanaians said, look, NPP, yes, you've done well, but we are not satisfied. Go home, go and reset yourself and come back. And we have seen that on hindsight, there are things we could have done better. To that extent, you need to present a candidate who is not just popular within the party, but somebody who will be accepted outside the party. You see, there are people who say, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, why do you want to present him again if he didn't get the presidency for you? I am saying to you, Omaru, that presidency is a serious business. That is why you have been hosting this Eyewitness News. I'm not going to flatter you. You hear your name out the whole country, everybody says Umaru Sanda, because you've catch a name for yourself and you have the emotional intelligence. People think, sometimes people say, oh, Umaru Sanda, you go for interview because he's so intelligent, this is the way he will take you. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia knows that the presidency is a serious business. That is why he's emotionally stable. There's one thing I've seen about the man.
Are you throwing shades at other candidates?
No, far from that. All the people contesting are very good people.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about somebody that I have worked closely with.
Okay.
From 2008 up to date. And as something that I saw, his consistency in terms of his compassion, his love, and commitment to helping people without making noise. Moro, I don't have his permission. But if I were to sit here and bring out things that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has done for humanity in this country, I can tell you that you, Umaru, you will disagree with me. You know why? You will not believe that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has done all those things, because he believes that serving humanity is natural and that there's no need to make a lot of noise. People say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia doesn't have money, so why does he want to lead the party? Unfortunately, I have gone through the 1992 constitution. I've also read our party's constitution.
No way.
I have not seen anywhere. The last time I checked, I haven't seen anywhere where money, being rich,
is one of them.
Is one of them.
Okay.
Of course, being rich doesn't necessarily mean you must have cash, but you must be resourceful enough for people to have the ability and confidence to invest in you. Okay. And that is the person we are talking about here.
Let's move forward. So you said you don't want to talk about why you lost. I'm going to tell you why you lost. They say, one, your government's major program in the north, for instance, the One Village, One Dam, the Polugu multi-purpose dam, and the other plans you were going to execute in the north, specifically for Upper East, why you lost, is one of the reasons you lost. And that you, the appointees, after you were appointed and you got jobs, you failed to lobby for development in Upper East, and you all ran away and came to Accra. Okay. So answer those ones, then I'll ask you my next question.
Okay, that's fine. So one of the arguments is that we promised to have the Polugu multi-purpose dam,
and you failed.
And we failed. There's no problem with that. Omaru, as for governance, you will promise so many things. Some of them you will be able to execute them, some you may not be able to execute them. I am sad, and to be honest with you, as somebody coming from Upper East, that my government was not able to complete or execute the Polugu multi-purpose dam. I will concede that if we had gotten this dam, You know, it was going to solve two problems. The first one is dealing with issues
Irrigation.
of perennial flooding, irrigation. So many people will get jobs, and then it will also be a source of providing electricity. So to that extent, I think that we could have done better. So that I concede. What is the other one? You say government appointees did not lobby for projects.
They said the ones from Upper East, after they were appointed, you left. You came to Accra and you were chilling. You people didn't go to lobby for development in your region.
No, but you see, when you say we've run to Accra, if you are appointed as a chief executive, are you going to serve in Upper East? You certainly will be in Accra. I think the point here is whether we actually lobbied for development projects for a region or not. For me, that is debatable. Depending on who is talking. Umaru, I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that if you were to analyze the performance of the few MPs that we had in the Upper East region, including some appointees, our performance in terms of helping the region, in my candid opinion, was completely unprecedented.
I see.
Yes, if you want, I can analyze MP by MP.
Okay.
And you come to the conclusion that we did well. Except to say that in politics, if people give you 20% expectation and you perform 11 or 12, you still have a gap of 8.
Okay.
So the 8% that you couldn't do, you must credit the people and give them the opportunity to criticize you. So I take that criticism in good faith. Also being an appointee, I think the people are right to say that. But I know that we did our best.
In 2016, your manifesto was titled An Agenda for Jobs.
Yes.
When you came into office, the YEA was supposed to be one of the tools for creating jobs. You served as a deputy CEO. Receiving information that the YEA project under the Youth Employment Agency, which you started, I was the MC when you launched it.
Yes.
At Adenta, was in
Medina.
They say you looted the place and ran it down after you lost the election. So the place now, I drove past there now, it's just looking like a building that has been closed down.
When you say we looted the place, what is the definition of looting the place?
They said those of you who, so the NPP appointees in government, when you lost the election, you decided to remove everything from the place and just left it so that it will not serve any
no,
purpose.
that is completely not true.
It's an allegation.
Yes, you see, thank God you are not speaking to any other person. You are speaking to me.
Yes.
Who was actually...
I was there with you. That's
exactly.
why I'm asking you.
We had a group of people working on this YEA. I had the privilege to be assigned by my former boss, Mr. Kofi Ajapong, to be on the committee together with Dr. Befi and other people. We handled the YEA program. And I'm saying this on authority, that the YEA program was an innovative program that, remember in 2016, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia made a solemn pledge to the people of Ghana, especially to the people of the YEA, that, look, if we were to get the opportunity, I'll put up hostels and provide you with the needed skills. Remember, after the 2020 election, the NDC started making a lot of political capital. Oh, you deceive the people. Where are the hostels? We built one in Medina, one in Ashama, and we started building about two, one in Kumasi, and they wanted to build one in Tamale and another one somewhere in the Bono regions. Tomorrow, we've trained significant numbers. And I have been monitoring a lot of them. I can tell you that I've checked with few of them. They've left Accra and they've gone back to the north to start their own business.
When you were leaving office,
so when we were leaving office, the hostel was intact. And let me put it here, that I had a discussion with my younger brother, Mr. Malik Basentali, when we handed over. I went to him and I said, Mr. Malik, the two hostels that we built, the hostels were built by the Common Fund Administrator, handed over to us. The hostels are in good shape. I will prompt you that go and see the chief of staff and go through the necessary process and see how you can take over that building. He was so excited and he promised me, he said, Bashiru, I'm going to work on it. And before we left, I had gone to the venue. And today they're even using it. I am saying that the Youth Employment Agency, as we speak, they have relocated the Medina staff.
Okay.
And that is where they are.
To the Kaya place?
Yes.
Why is for Kaya?
Well, that is their decision. I don't think that it's a problem because once in a while, when you have training, you can still make do with the office. So because the Medina, they didn't have a permanent office. Okay. So I think that Malik and Co are making good use of the place. So this issue of looting is not true. It's completely
Alhaji Bash, we have to go, but an agenda for jobs, that was what you promised Ghanaians. After 8 years and as the YEA deputy boss, how many jobs did you create? Because all of that overall is what led to your defeat.
I think I want to put it this way. Moro, if you can get an opportunity one day, then we do a comprehensive analysis of job creation of the NPP government, not limited to only the Youth Employment Agency, but the overall performance of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, then I'll put the facts and figures.
No, but just tell me the one from your side, because at least we should know that. No, as for YEA, this is how many you did.
You see, I'm putting the issues and perspectives, so that the manifesto that we promise agenda for jobs, people will understand exactly what we did. But you see, when you come to the Youth Employment Agency, I am saying it and I want to repeat it. Since the establishment of the youth employment from GIDA up to date, and let anybody challenge me, between 2017 to 2024, the number of jobs that we have created, the new model that we roll out, YEA has never witnessed it before. In fact, under my former boss, Yasenko Diafripong, we did not less than 180,000. When Mr. Kofi Ajapong came, we did close to 300,000
jobs.
Yes, the figures are there.
And they are still working?
Oh, some of them, don't forget that the YEA model is 2 years.
Okay.
Some of them had their model expired.
So
some are still working, and the current management can attest to it.
One advice to Basintale, the boss of YEA, before you go.
I think that the day I left the office, I've been doing some few monitoring, and I think that he's doing well. There's one thing that I want to comment him. The Basintale that we hear him out, when I check with the workers there, I think in terms of administration, his human relation for me has been is good,
Okay.
And people are commending him in the office. I think that he should keep to that and then remain focused and learn from those of us who were there. If he needs any help, he should call us, because the agenda is for Ghana.
But they have not called you to BNI or anywhere yet. You are fine.
Oh, Moro.
They are calling people. So I want to know, are you safe?
Well, I have not been invited.
Yeah,
So thank God, Alhamdulillah.
When we pray Maghrib and Isha this evening,
we'll say, okay, thank you.
I wish you all the best, my brother, and thank you so much for joining us on
Thank you for the opportunity.
Alhaji Ibrahim Bashiru, former deputy YEA boss, former youth organizer Upper East, former communications officer,
and a strong supporter of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
and a strong DMB advocate.
No doubt about it.
I wish you all the best.
And until